Hey business owners, it's been a mad week this week because my community's gone wild about reviews disappearing, and maybe you've experienced the same. So I can't ignore this issue. So I put together a video fix yesterday on a Sunday, which is a rare situation, but I released that as well. So if you haven't seen that video, then you need to head over to that a bit later. But what is the big news? Well, millions of reviews have just vanished overnight without any warning. And the thing is before you check yours, you need to know a few things here as well. So in this email, I'm going to cover what is it, and of course it's a podcast, you're listening to this as well, so let's not forget that. But in this email, what is it? What is Google up to? How do you get all your reviews back? And how can you future-proof yourself in case it happens again? And actually, there's some real bonus footage as well, that if you have seen the video, then you're going to actually see something else as well that I've not included in the video. So a bonus for those on the podcast and for those getting my email. So what is it? Well, you probably already know this, but you may have noticed many in the community are flooding me with things like, my reviews are disappearing. And the complaints are everywhere about Google and the fact they're not answering their questions. They're trying to get their reviews back. And people spend lots and lots of effort trying to get reviews. 22 reviews lost, one said. 10 of mine. There's another one saying they lost 6. They went from 209 to 203. Another one said lost 15. In fact, I've had probably 100 people now contact me in the last couple of days. And here's the worst thing, is that most of these reviews are 5-star reviews. They're hard-earned, genuine 5-star reviews. And of course, 5-star reviews build trust. So, we have to see it from the point of view of most of these business owners have worked hard, followed by the rules, and Google's now taken their reviews away. So I had the same gut punch. I work hard to get my reviews, and I have 149 on Thursday. When I checked again the following day, it went down to 145. And then on Saturday, it's down to 141. I just checked it today. It's now down to 137. So I've lost 12 genuine 5-star reviews in the last 3 or 4 days. But before I show you the surprising fix I found and documented and put together in a video, let's just look at what Google is doing about it. And there's some bonuses here for you as well, because actually I found some footage that I took of Googleplex on a video just a few weeks ago. Now that video has not been released yet anyway, but because I had the footage, I checked on Google for something in particular on Google Maps, and I managed to screenshot exactly how many reviews that Google had without unknowingly. And then I thought I'd check today and see if anything's changed for Google. So let's just first off by sticking to this email and saying, is it a glitch? Is it a bug? Or is Google just cranked up the silly spam sliders again? And of course, they're keeping very quiet about it. But here's what's happening. So look at this. I've got video footage here, and it showed that back in January the 29th, so a couple of weeks ago, Google had 9,658 reviews. I checked this morning, exactly the same Googleplex, same address, everything identical, and Google is now down to 9,534 reviews. So they've gone literally 124 reviews missing overnight. So is that a relief for us all? Yes, at least Google is also suffering with their own bug, their own glitch. And actually, I guarantee that if you did add up all the reviews that are there, none have disappeared. There's still 9,658, probably a few more that they've gained over the last few weeks. So honestly, how could Google mess up this badly? Well, the best way to explain it, and I explained this in the video that I produced over the weekend, is if you've ever tried selecting a bit of text to delete, but the whole screen suddenly glitches out and you've deleted all the text, you'll know what it's like. And normally you just hit the undo button and you get all that back. Google's literally just gone and stupid and deleted a load of stuff that's absolutely genuine. It knows it. It's actually just messed about with a number, in fact. It's not even the deleting of reviews. So the Google expert was made aware of it, and we've been bugging him all weekend, and he just says to sit tight. So if you notice at the end here, he says Google is aware of the issue, they're working on a fix, and they just suggest to sit tight, fingers crossed. Okay, so if you want to know how it all happened, what happened, I documented everything. I've explained the fix as well. It's all in this video here. So you can click on that video and it'll take you through to my channel, and you can watch that video I made yesterday. But I said I'd reveal it on here as well. So this is exactly what they're up to. I counted every single one of my reviews manually. So I had 149 to start with. It went down to 100 and what was it? 100 and 137, so I was missing 12, but when I counted, there was still 149 reviews that I could count in there. So that's the great thing, is the reviews haven't disappeared as such, and they are all intact. So clearly it's just a bug on the number that it's reporting. So my thing would be, just stay vigilant. The real takeaway is count your reviews and just don't assume the worst. They haven't all gone as such. Now, I do have some proven techniques to help you if you want to get more reviews, because that is the key. So how do you future-proof yourself? Well, here are 3 things that I recommend and that I practice as well. First of all, don't accept that Google is always going to get things right. They do make mistakes and they do get fixes carried out eventually. So sit tight is probably the right advice. Number 2, I have a reviews workshop. So I put together last year a complete breakdown of how I get more reviews, easy ways to get reviews, and this has worked for many businesses, and overnight they've doubled, tripled, or got loads more reviews if needed. And number 3, then there's a video as well that links you through to a place where I went on holiday earlier in the year in Morocco, and these guys were getting hundreds of reviews a day. So they used an interesting technique, and I explain the whole process in the video, so you can click that as well. So keep ranking. And just to mention, I've got still some early bird spaces in my Google Ranking Accelerator program. If you want to join it, then you will find it helps you to rank higher. It gets all your questions answered. You're joining a community where I work with you on a daily basis. I share daily tips. So it's a very special, exclusive membership. So don't miss out on that. If you've been thinking of doing it, give it a go. You can even try monthly if you want to try it out. So I'll see you there.